Today's topic is the Factory Act 1948. Now, first section of the act is extent and commencement. This act extends to whole of India, including state of Jammu and Kashmir. And this act came into force on 1st April 1949. I want to explain few main definitions. I want to explain few main definitions which are needed for the explanation of further provisions of the Act. The first is Section 2A, Adult. Adult, as you already know, person who has completed 18th year of his age. Section 2, subsection B, Adolescent. Adolescent person who has completed 15th year of age but less than 18 years. Child. Section 2, subsection C, person who has not completed age of 15 years. Next is hazardous process. Process or activity in relation to industry specified in first schedule where unless special care is taken, raw material, waste, effluents, etc. would cause impairment to the health or result in pollution of general environment. This is hazardous process. Next is section 2, subsection D, young person. Means person who is either a child or an adolescent. Either a child or adolescent. Young person. We will explain provision regarding employment of young person in detail in the next lecture. Worker. Main definition of the Factory Acts, two definitions there, worker and factory. Worker explained under section 2, subsection L. Worker, person employed directly or indirectly or through agency with or without knowledge of the principal employer, whether for remuneration or not, in any manufacturing process or in any kind of work incidental thereto, but does not include any member of the armed forces of the union. This is worker. Next is factory. Any premises including presence thereof where 10 or more workers are employed or were working on any day of the preceding 12 months in any part of which a manufacturing process is being carried on with the aid of power, where 10 or more workers are working with the aid of power, and where 20 or more workers are working with the aid of power. It is important to mention here that it does not include a mine under Mines Act 1952 and a mobile unit of armed forces of the union, or railway shed or hotel or restaurant. This is all about factory. Now I have explained you the main definition part. Now we explain various provisions of the Factory Act in next lecture. Next is next objective of the Factory Act 1948. These objectives are: first, to amend the existing law and consolidate the various provisions of the law, to ensure healthy working condition of the workers, to split provision into three headings: health, welfare and safety, to empower state government to make rules. These are the objectives of the Factories Act 1948. Important definitions I have already discussed in the previous lecture. Now, to execute the health, safety and welfare provisions of the Act, certifying surgeons, welfare officers and safety officers are employed by the state government. Now first is certifying surgeons under section 10. Certifying surgeons are appointed by state government. State government may employ qualified medical practitioner as certifying surgeon. The main role of the certifying surgeon is to examination and certification of the young workers. Next is welfare officers under section 49. Where 500 or more workers are employed, occupier of the factory shall employ specified number of welfare officers as specified by the state government. Next is safety officer under section 40B. Where 1000 or more workers are employed, occupier of the factory shall employ specified number of welfare officer as specified by the state government. The next is main provisions of the acts. Provision regarding health, safety and welfare. Now health provisions are explained under section 11 to 20 of the Factory Act 1948. Safety provisions are explained under section 21 to 41 of the Factory Act 1948, and welfare provisions are explained under section 42 to 50 of the Factories Act 1948. First is provision regarding health. Health provisions are explained under section 11 to 20. First is cleanliness. Second is disposal of waste and effluents, ventilation and temperature, dust and fumes, artificial humidification, overcrowding, lighting, drinking water, latrines and urinals, spittoons. That is all these are the provisions relating to the health of the workers. Next is welfare provisions. Welfare provisions are explained under section 42 to 50. These are washing facilities, storing and drying clothes, first aid appliances, canteens, shelter rooms, crutches, welfare officers, where 500 or more workers are employed, and power to make rules lies with the state government. Now, next provisions are relating to Factory Act 1948 are provision for working hours of the adults mentioned under section 51 to 66. Next is provision regarding employment of women. These are the mixed section from the health, welfare and safety provisions and more provisions. Next is provision regarding employment of young workers, section 67 to 77. Next is penalties and procedure, section 92 to 106A. Now all these provisions relating to adult workers, women workers and young persons and penalties and procedure will explain in the next lecture. Thank you.